The political landscape shifted yet again on November 30, 2024. Former President Donald Trump, amidst his 2024 campaign, declared his intention to nominate Kash Patel as the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. This announcement, delivered via Trump's preferred platform, Truth Social, sent shockwaves through Washington, D.C. The move signaled Trump's commitment to a complete overhaul of the FBI, an institution he has long accused of harboring deep-seated bias and corruption. Trump's choice of Patel was far from unexpected. Patel, a staunch and vocal Trump loyalist, has been a constant presence in Trump's inner circle. He has echoed the former president's claims of a deep state working against his administration. This nomination, if successful, promises to usher in a new era for the FBI, one deeply aligned with Trump's vision. The announcement was met with predictable responses. Trump's supporters lauded the decision, praising Patel's legal acumen and commitment to rooting out what they perceive as entrenched corruption within the FBI. Conversely, critics expressed deep concern, viewing the nomination as a blatant attempt to install a Trump loyalist in a position of immense power. They fear further politicization of the agency. The coming months promise to be a whirlwind of political maneuvering. The Senate confirmation process, a necessary hurdle for any FBI director, is poised to be a contentious battleground. All eyes will be on Patel as he navigates this treacherous path, his every move scrutinized, his every word dissected. Kash Patel at 44 boasts a resume as diverse as it is impressive. He has traversed the legal landscape, cutting his teeth as a public defender before transitioning to the role of a federal prosecutor. His experience straddles both sides of the courtroom, giving him a unique perspective on the intricacies of the law. Patel's journey took a decisive turn when he entered the political arena, assuming key positions within the Trump administration. He served as Chief of Staff to Acting Secretary of Defense Christopher Miller, a crucial role during the tumultuous transition period following the 2020 election. Prior to this, Patel made his mark as the Senior Director for Counterterrorism at the National Security Council. In this capacity, he played a pivotal role in shaping the nation's response to both domestic and international threats. His tenure was marked by a hawkish stance on national security, aligning perfectly with the Trump administration's overall approach. Patel's rise to prominence cannot be divorced from his involvement in the House Intelligence Committee. Working alongside Representative Devin Nunes, a staunch Trump ally, Patel played a key role in crafting responses to the Russia investigation. He emerged as a vocal critic of the FBI's handling of the probe, alleging misconduct and bias against Trump. This experience cemented his image as a fierce defender of Trump and a staunch critic of what he perceived as deep state overreach. Donald Trump's desire to reshape the FBI is no secret. He has repeatedly accused the agency of corruption and bias, particularly in its investigation of his campaign's alleged ties to Russia. Trump views the FBI as a rogue entity, operating with impunity and needing a complete overhaul. In Kash Patel, Trump sees a kindred spirit, someone who shares his deep distrust of the intelligence community and his belief in a deep state working against him. Patel's history of vocal criticism against the FBI, his alignment with Trump's worldview, and his reputation as a staunch loyalist make him the ideal candidate in Trump's eyes. Trump's vision for the FBI under Patel is clear, an agency laser-focused on his definition of law and order. This vision includes a crackdown on crime, dismantling migrant gangs, and combating drug trafficking, all issues that resonate deeply with his base. However, critics argue that Trump's vision for the FBI is less about upholding the law and more about consolidating his power. They fear that under Patel's leadership, the FBI will be weaponized against political opponents, dissenters, and anyone deemed critical of the Trump administration. They point to Patel's past statements and actions as evidence of his willingness to use the levers of power to target perceived enemies. Section 4. A new era for the FBI? The potential consequences of Kash Patel's nomination as FBI director are far-reaching and profound. His confirmation would usher in a new era for the agency, one marked by significant changes in its priorities, investigative approach, and overall culture. Patel has made his intentions clear. He has vowed to downsize the agency, close its iconic headquarters in Washington, D.C., and transform it into what he calls a museum of the deep state. This symbolic gesture, while appealing to Trump's base, sends a chilling message to those within the FBI and the broader intelligence community. Beyond the symbolic, Patel's proposed reforms are equally drastic. He has pledged to target conspirators within the government and media, vowing to investigate journalists and government leakers. This raises serious concerns about press freedom and the chilling effect it could have on government whistleblowers. Patel's vision for the FBI represents a fundamental shift from its traditional role as an apolitical law enforcement agency. It raises profound questions about the future of American democracy and the delicate balance of power between the executive branch and the institutions tasked with holding it accountable.